Welcome to the Determined Mom Show, the only marketing podcast dedicated to guiding mom CEOs into tranquility, wealth, and multiplying those precious moments. Hello, and welcome to the first episode of the Determined Mom Show. This podcast is going to be about marketing. It's going to be about you. It's going to be about your business. It's going to be basically teaching you everything that I know and sharing with you anything that I can help you with. Who am I? My name is Amanda Tento, and I live in Washington State with my husband and 3 girls. I am a podcast lover. I am determined to succeed. I own a marketing company for moms who own businesses, and it is called The Determined Mom. I started The Determined Mom actually as a blog about, 2 years ago now when I was pregnant with my 3rd daughter. And I thought that I would start a blog and try to make money from that and not have to go back to my full-time job. I was managing a credit union, and to be honest, I really liked what I was doing, but I did not like the schedule. So I wanted something different, I wanted something more. And in order to get that, I knew that I wanted to work from home. So I thought a blog might be the answer. And it turned out to be a lot more work to get it monetized, to get all of the things in place. I actually have all of those things in place, but after the baby was born, I just didn't have time to blog. So that is to be expected and super duper normal. So one of my biggest passions is to help moms. So especially moms who own businesses. I actually run a local networking group right here in our city, or I should say our area. It's not really a city, in our area. And it is basically networking group exclusively for mom business owners. So any moms in the area that own businesses, whether it's MLM, photography, we have real estate agents, we have all kinds of moms in there, and they all just come together and support each other. That is why I started this podcast, because it's a huge passion of mine to be able to help moms in a larger scale. I love helping the moms that I help locally. There's about 150 members in our group, and it's been around for about a year. So looking forward to keeping that growing. However, I want to help more of you. There is nothing more satisfying to me than helping you figure out something that makes your life easier. So I want to go over some of the topics that we'll be covering. We'll be going over SEO, we'll be going over web design, social media. Some of our upcoming episodes are going to be primarily marketing. On this podcast, we're going to be talking about 3 to 4 main topics. Marketing is definitely going to be the primary one, because I think it's extremely important that you know how to market your business. And the main thing that I want to tell you are different hacks and different things that you can do that are super easy to implement. And they're going to change the way you do things. They're going to change your everyday life and give you more time back. I want you to have as much time with your family as possible. I don't want you struggling over posting to social media every week or every day or anything like that. I want to give you those systems, and I want to really, really help you to define what it is you're doing, kind of filter through all of the marketing mess that's out there. There's so many messages, there's so many tips and things coming into your news feeds and coming from people. And I just want to give you a really clear path to marketing your business and cutting through all of those things and allowing you to focus on what you're passionate about. You're not passionate about marketing. You're passionate about what your business is doing, who you're serving. And I want to help you be able to focus on that and also focus on your family. So in the first few episodes, I'm going to give you some of our topics that we're going to talk about. So marketing tips is the first area that we're going to talk about. And some of the upcoming episodes are actually going to be why you need marketing, Google Analytics. I'm going to show you exactly how to make sure that your Google Analytics is installed in your website, make sure everything is integrated, and make sure that you know how to use it. So if you don't know how to use it, what's the point of installing it? I will go through that, and I will kind of give you some tips, and I'll also have downloadable sheets that you're going to be able to use to really help you walk through the steps of each podcast. The next one is going to be how to hire for social media management. We'll have biggest blog writing hack that you have probably never heard of. This is one of my favorite hacks. It's an amazing hack, and I actually use it myself. I use it pretty much every day for writing anything down, whether it be an outline or just some notes, brain dumping. It's a huge, huge productivity hack. And I think when you hear it and when you learn about it, it's going to change the way that you write. And it's going to kind of, give you time back, but it's also going to really make it less overwhelming. I think the thing that we always think about is, when am I going to have the time to sit down and write that blog? This hack that I'm going to share with you, going to take that objection, excuse, whatever you want to call it, it's going to take it away. So some other topics that we're going to cover are what you should expect when you're working with a marketing agency, how to submit a sitemap to Google Search Console. I like to get into the technical things because these technical things are extremely important. And I've found when interacting with a lot of moms and working with a lot of moms over the last couple years that many of them don't have these very basic things in place that will help you to build your SEO, that will help you to share your website with more people. And I think it's very important. So I want to go through the basics in the first few episodes so that way we can get to some more of the juicy stuff later. I am going to also do a WordPress kind of, maybe I'll make it like a Q&A or something, but definitely answering all of your questions about WordPress. People get a little overwhelmed with it, but it totally is the best content management platform that you should be using for so many reasons, and we'll go into that. I'm going to talk about who shouldn't be using Pinterest, because is Pinterest for everyone? I don't know. We'll find out. And how can you afford marketing help? This is probably one of the biggest struggles that I encounter on a daily basis in my interactions with fellow mom business owners. Affording the help that they need, maybe identifying what you actually need help with, what you don't need help with, what you love, what you hate, all of those things. I'm going to have an actionable sheet for you to kind of walk through that. We're going to talk about how to create your Instagram highlight covers, what metrics you really need to pay attention to on social media, and we'll also go through how to install a Facebook pixel and why you need to install one. So those are some of the marketing tips that are going to be coming up in upcoming episodes. The other thing that's going to be a primary focus for this podcast is going to be running a business as a mom. So one of the first episodes I want to tackle is making the super duper difficult choice between going back to work, staying at home, or working from home. When you have a baby or when you're pregnant, that period of time before you kind of figure out what you want to do is super ridden with anxiety. Like, you have this baby coming. And then after the baby's born and you're on maternity leave, it intensifies. I don't know, there's like a switch when that baby's born, and it literally multiplies the anxiety that you feel in that moment, or in however the 6 weeks or the 8 weeks or the 6 months or however much you're blessed with for your maternity leave. It really, really amplifies, because that there's going to be that moment when you might have to hand that baby over to someone else. And who wants someone else to take care of their baby if they don't have to? I really want to focus on that in one of our upcoming episodes. So super excited to touch base with you on that. I am also going to talk about why it's okay to fail in business. I'll share with you some of my past business failures and things that I've learned from them, and things that I think I've really benefited from. So I want to share that with you and make sure that you know that there is no such thing as a failure. I'm also going to share with you different work from home job ideas. There's so many things you can do from home right now. And if you're not already a business owner, I want to encourage you to kind of take that leap and start your own business. And I want to talk about all the different ideas that are out there and different ways you can make money. So one of the other things that I'm going to talk about from time to time is manifestation and the law of attraction. This is something that I have really just started getting into in the last, I would say about a year to year and a half, and it has completely changed my life. So anytime that I need to do something, that I want to do something, that I desire something, I literally have just been practicing the law of attraction, and it's totally working. So that's something that I'm going to kind of work in here and there. It's not going to be the focus of the show, so don't worry if you're not into the woo-woo stuff. It's not going to be a woo-woo show. But I am going to focus on just putting those desires and those goals that you have out there and how you can actually make them come to fruition, because that's what I want for you. I want you to succeed. I want you to basically just blow everyone else's doubts about you and about what you're doing and about what you want to do. I want you to blow them out of the water and make them just question everything that they ever thought about themselves or anyone else. So I hope that's not too crazy, but I really feel like there's so many people that doubt when someone starts a business or when someone has those ambitions that are not a 9-to-5 job. There's so many people out there that doubt them, and it's just not okay. You need to support people. Family especially needs to support you. You need to have that support. Your life will be so much easier with it. But let me tell you this, that you can totally get through without it. You can accomplish anything without support from anyone. And I am here. I am your biggest supporter. I'm your biggest cheerleader. So here I am. You can always reach out to me via email at amanda@thedeterminedmom if you have any questions. You can also join the Facebook community, which is the Determined Mom Show community on Facebook. So you can definitely look us up there. I would love to hear any episodes that you'd like to hear about, anything that you'd like to learn about, any topics, anything that you're struggling with marketing. I know a lot of the topics that I have chosen for the first probably about 25 episodes are actually directly from moms. So I did a lot of research and surveys and things that people are really struggling with. And these are the topics. So these are straight out of your mouth and hopefully straight into your ears. And hopefully you can apply all of that and really make it your own and make your business thrive. I am looking forward to getting to know you and also just really getting to help serve you and to share with you all of the things that I can, as much as I can. And I would love it if you could subscribe to the podcast, share it with your friends, leave a review. It's super new, but I am super excited. So you can also subscribe to the YouTube channel for The Determined Mom, and every week there's going to be an episode preview of the new episode that's coming out. All episodes are going to air on Wednesdays, so looking forward to releasing the first episode, which is this one, on May 1st. So, and that's going to be of 2019. So thank you so much for listening. I am so excited to help you to build wealth, and I'm going to guide you into tranquility, and I'm also going to help you multiply those precious moments with your family. Thank you, everyone. Signing off, this is Amanda Tento with much gratitude.